There's always been a debate between hard work and smart work, and people often get confused which is the right path to choose. The one that demands dedication and discipline and consistency, or the other one that is based on systematic shortcuts to success. There is also a third group that believes that the right answer lies in the correct ratio of both hard work and smart work. Today in this video, we are going to break down hard work, smart work, and a combination of both. And we will look at different examples where all these are applicable. If I were to define hard work, I would define it to something as a consistent, disciplined effort that is driven by dedication to achieve a meaningful goal. Some of the examples of hardworking people or hard workers include athletes, the ones who are continuously putting in hours of practice for their potential world championship tournaments or something of that sort. Then we have the blue collar workers who work either at a construction site, or they are maintenance workers who work in factories that demand physical and mental endurance. Then we also have one of those people who are trying to rebuild their daily lives. For example, the regular civilian or a worker who has lost his or her job and is now putting in daily hours to find a new one. And all these people, all these hard workers have certain traits in common. That includes discipline, that includes dedication, that includes perseverance, that includes consistency. And I can name plenty more traits, but these should be sufficient for now to let you know what all the hard workers have in common and how they approach their tasks. All these hard workers, they are intrinsically motivated. Give them a task and they will get it done. No excuses, no shortcuts whatsoever. The work these people do, it not necessarily be a lot of fun. However, the reward is delayed gratification, and the satisfaction coming with it often lasts way longer. In the contrary, smart work comes with a systematic approach to achieve more in less time. Not sure how many people have heard about the SMART framework. SMART, the acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bounded. Essentially, it tells you that the smart work is based on optimization and not on effort alone. Let's look at some examples of smart work, or where smart work can be implemented to achieve the task in less time. For example, if you'd like to have 5 identical circles cut out of a paper or like a sheet of paper, you don't necessarily have to have all the identical circles on 5 different sheets of paper. You can have a circle on one sheet of paper and then stack it along with other 4 sheets of paper and then cut them together. This will give you the desired result in less time and with less effort. Second, when you are performing any research work, you can make use of the technology that would ease up the tasks and you get more work done in less time. Another example could be when you're working on a very similar use case project, you can dig into the historical projects, so you find some relevant information, so you do not need to start from scratch every single time. Even though smart work, it helps you finish the work faster, it often comes with certain trade-offs. And now we are going to look at the drawbacks of smart work. One of the major downsides of smart work or smart workers, I find, is the shortcut mentality. The people are trying to find hacks in those pieces of work where patience and time is required. Another drawback that I see in smart workers is the dependency on technology. People are becoming way reliant on artificial intelligence and all the machine learning tools, automation, and this is affecting their rational thinking, as a result of which the fundamentals, they take a hit. And when the fundamentals are skipped, the long-term growth, it suffers. Now coming to the bottom line question, which one is better? Is it hard work or is it smart work? Or the third option, is it better to have a good ratio of both? If I were to choose between hard work and smart work, I would go with hard work over smart work every single time. Granted, hard work does have its own drawbacks. However, the daily grind, the repetitions, they compound over time. Always ask yourself this very basic question. If you would like to achieve something and you get that with very minimal effort, is it actually worth having? The things that matter in life rarely come very easy. These things, they demand time, certain level of discomfort, a lot of effort, and a lot of consistency. I did make a research on the modern society. What would they prefer? If they would go the hard work route, if they would go the smart work route, or they would choose a mix of both. So it turns out that about 60% of the population, they would prefer a mixed ratio of both hard work and smart work. Now this ratio, it can be 50-50, it can be 40-60, 60-40, or 30-70, 70-30, either way you want to describe it. If I had to pick a ratio, I would go with about 80% hard work and 20% smart work, and that 20% smart work will be more of me leveraging the technology that is available to me, and that would reduce my time a little bit. But I will also at the same time stand by that hard work will always produce growth, even though success, it might take a little more time. Now let me hear it from you guys. When it comes to achieving goals, which method would you prefer? Working harder or working smarter? Or the secret third option, a good ratio of both hard work and smart work? Let me know in the comments.